Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm going to show you how to create your own monogram using Microsoft Word. I'm going to show you an example of creating a wedding save the date. A save the date is used when you're inviting guests to a significant event. It allows guests to keep that day free and plan accordingly. All you need is a computer with Microsoft Word downloaded on it. I am using Microsoft 2011, but any year of Microsoft Word will work. The first thing you do is draw a large text box. You just click the text box button right here in the top right corner, and then you'll drag your mouse around the paper. You'll want your text box to be large because this is where the initial of the last name will go. And it will be used in the background. And now you'll type your new last name initial. And you can experiment with different fonts to find one that you like. And next you'll need to increase the font size. In order for the initial to be large enough, you should use a range from anywhere from 200 to 400, and I'm going to use a size 400 font. And now you're going to change the color of your letter. So you just keep your letter highlighted, you click the down button where the A that's underlined, and you choose what font color you want. And then you can just click outside of the box. You also might need to center your initial, so by doing that you can just highlight it and then click the center text button. And you may also need to drag down your text box a little bit so your A fits in there completely. The next step you're going to do is insert the couple's names, and you do this by adding 2 more text boxes. And it doesn't matter exactly where you put it right now because we can adjust it. So then you'll type the name and change the font, and then change the font size. I'm going to use a size of 60, and then you'll change the font color. And then for the second name, you'll do the same thing. Create another text box, type the name, highlight it, change the font, change the size, and change the color. And now you'll insert the and sign, and you do this by inserting another text box, and then you'll type your and sign, and again you'll change the font size and color. I'm going to do a smaller font size, so I'm using 36. And now you can kind of play around and adjust everything to where you think it looks best. And now you're going to insert the date of the event. And I'm going to put the date under the names, but it can go anywhere you think looks best. And you will insert another text box. And then type the date. And again, change the font size and color. And I'm using a size 33 for the date. And you may need to adjust it so it's centered. Now that everything is in place, you can add details to your monogram. And I'm going to use a flower design from a font that I have previously downloaded. And all I do is draw another text box where I want the design, and I'm just going to put it for my date. And then change the font size and color. And I am getting this flower just by typing the letter W. And then I'm going to insert one on the other side so it's symmetrical. And just to save time, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. So you get the idea. And now if you want to add a border to your monogram, all you do is make another text box where you would want your border to be. And then you go to Format, Borders and Shading, and then under Settings you have to click Box, and then you can select the style, color, and width that you'd like. And I'm just going to do a dark purple, and I'll keep the width at 6. Then press OK. And then you can still adjust your border to however you'd like it. And then you can click in the white space and all that will disappear. And to get the green squigglies off underneath my flower design, I can just go to Tools, Spelling and Grammar, and then press Ignore, and then click OK. And now you have created a monogram that can be used as a wedding save the date. And the last step you want to do is save your monogram And you do that by clicking File, Save As, and then whatever you want to name it. And then click Save.